No, I just generally want to discuss.
No, what happened there should not be the norm.
I mean more
Exploded white
generally,
van screaming
holdouts and
guard.
how to avoid
Yeah.
them.
It's Lagara.
Like we've already started shifting towards that. Our whole push of
I'm not.
I don't know how else to say it, but High Command is entrusted to create like bigger role play scenarios, and sometimes that means making decisions that are not necessarily normal, right? Including like maybe I'm RPing getting grappling hooks, or I take out a fucking sniper rifle. Guess what? I got fucking admins that are gonna come up my fucking asshole. So when someone starts like questioning, like, no, dude, like, are we allowed to? Like, I just fucking chaps my fucking asshole. Cause like, listen, dumbass, all right? Like, I'm doing it because I can do it. You start questioning these things, I don't have to be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy. Motherfuckers gotta like high command. Like, you know, like, fuck. Yeah.
I'm going in the water.
All right. Radio. Wait, what about this radio right here?
I see it. I think there might have been like campers or not the beach people out here. I see this crowbar right here at the end.
Holy shit. Large empty box and van. It's gonna be explosion right over here. Blunt, you on freak?
Brian?
Hey, we should be good
can you
here.
move so I can just make sure that, you know, it's
Yes,
not going to
yes,
reignite.
yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything in there?
No, but I think there is a what appears to be a empty box here. Go ahead, slap up a
I know you will.
report for the, and you know, I'm suspecting that this probably got sorted out a little while ago. Oh, thank God. Is that you, Veronica?
No, Veronica went
Oh,
42,
hey.
my dear. It's Helen.
All right.
She
How
went
you doing, Helen?
42 because of what happened earlier on. I don't really know what happened. I've just come back on duty, so I thought I'd come down in case you needed.
Understood.
Are you okay, Brian?
Yeah. It's
Okay. I'll be around for a while then.
holy fucking
right.
shit.
I blasted it.
It's hey, Blunt. There's looks like one of these things fell out. It's a little melted, but I kind of get an idea what this might have been.
I think it's in the lab. See if they can figure out what it was intended to be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna return to
Look, scrape off a vehicle fragment. See if there's any trace colors. It looks like this may have been white, but it could have also been black. I don't know what the the primer would have been under it.
Yeah, I'll hey guys, don't be alarmed. There's gonna be a shot, okay?
Oh, okay.
Y'all Ocean King on freak.
Appreciate it.
Okay, I don't think this is someone just put this here. That's probably been there for a minute. I'm gonna go and get on 18 real quick.
Howdy.
Hey, I'm just gonna take a little look-see around. There was something that I was told to hop on radio for that happened about an hour ago down at the docks. I'm wondering if it's related. Best I can tell, to me, this looks, I mean, it could be Lagara, it could be Faceless, right? Hard to really pinpoint. But like off cuffs, this looks like someone tried to get real evidence of what occurred.
From a distance, it looked like the van was white, so that's what it made me think Lagara, but I think you're right, it might be a darker color.
Yeah, and
the ash from the smoke.
I can't say for certain, but that kind of looks like the inside of, it almost looks like the body of a weapon, and if that is the case, unless that's the remnants of one, or it is like a body for pistols, maybe shotguns, and that would more point to Faceless. But once again, rolling the other way, that could also be the, you know, the last little bits of, you know, exploded like M70 shipment. Actually, no. No. It's got to be Faceless. Lagara doesn't move in vans. They move in trucks.
Not wrong.
Yeah. But it does kind of look white at the same time. It does kind of look like, we'll see what the frag looks like.
Get this to the lab right now.
And let me send you let me give you another idea. What if it was Lagara and then Faceless got it and then they blew that shit up? You know what I mean?
Said don't say, this is my turf.
Either way, if that is what I think it is, I think we're going to start seeing an increase in either way. This is evidence of what we're likely going to see a bit of an uptick in weapons. I'm going to talk to what's her name? Jenna, to keep an eye on, because she's been tracking weapons. If there's an uptick in the next 4 weeks of any weapon category.
That'd be huge.
Yes. One thing I've also contemplated is seeing if our IT guy can run a query on tags and date. Because if they could, it might be possible to run a query on all weapon tag types and date, like dump the data on that, and we could graph it out. Hey.
He doesn't care if they're part of his command or not.
Yeah, no, he's not getting hired by us. So,
Bad news.
what happened?
Whether it's Lagara or whether it's Faceless, that explosion was something.
All right, I've dropped it off at the lab. I'll let you know when we get results.
Hey, Frim, I'm gonna be off radio, yeah?
Yeah, you're going back to the meeting?
Yeah, I'm here right now.
Be back up there.
It looks like a transport van was blown up. From the little we see, it looks like it was an attempt to get rid of evidence of the truck, as there was either Lagara or Faceless based weapons that likely were transported in the last 24 hours. I know Jenna's been tracking like a lot of the weapons stuffs. I am going to see if our MDT gurus may be able to do a query of the last like 6 months, you know, tags and date, get that data in, see what's going up and what's going down. But in addition to that, over the next 4 weeks, seeing if there's an uptick of M70s, Grozas, AKs, whatever it may be. It may, you know, give us an understanding of things.
The thing is, in relation to this 24763, the container robbery by the merchants, there was just a 78s on Channel 1.
I had a feeling that might have been the remnants of it, no?
Maybe.
Wait, hold on. That situation that was on the boat that we were originally talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
is potentially related to what just happened here?
potentially.
Yeah,
we're hypothesizing.
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable assertion just based on big situation down there, and then an hour later this is blowing up, right? But it may not be.
But how are there 2 explosions? Unless it was like a grenade into the vehicle then exploding, as right? Because that would be 2 separate ones.
I only heard one. Am I tripping?
2.
I heard 2.
It might have been
they were back to
bomb
back.
followed by the van exploding.
Okay, that makes sense. I've just never, like, I know that there's it's the It's not a frog. Wait, maybe it is.
Oh, I don't
But it's
think
the
it was.
green-
I don't think
the
it's
green
this.
and red helicopter that's typically in this area, but I've
Mm-hmm.
never seen it crash. You know how you go like Fort Zancudo, you'll hear explosions and it's common. I've never heard any of that here, which is why it stood out to me. It was very odd.
This. Oh my God! They had EMS hostage.
Yeah, they held up Veronica Mars.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's possible that these two are related, but I'm less inclined to believe it's related. Just seeing who the actors here are. But we'll see.
Well,
I
Does anyone
see.
have food and drinks by chance?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm a little hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hired to dispatch. He's not going to get hired to be CISO.
Who?
Ryan, you might hire him.
Croc?
Yeah.
Hell.
Brother, I've hired him in 3 different districts and fired him in 3 different districts multiple times.
Do you know what he said to me, Brian, when he called
I
me?
fuck
after
with
you-
Croc. I think he's actually. I mean, listen, man. It all depends on like what you're looking for, but Croc can be a fantastic
I said
officer if he is managed.
the Sky stuff aside, I would entertain hiring that liability, but I'm not going to overlook the Sky stuff.
Wait, what's the Sky stuff?
Something like I forget what happened. It was a while. Do you remember Rhodes? Some with the phone stuff.
Oh gosh, that was so long ago. I don't remember.
I
specific.
don't take what I'm saying to 100% because I don't know if he had played a part in the acquiring whatever. But
I only
TLDR
know on
Sky
Nino.
was like kidnapped and her phone was stolen by criminals, and then her phone was given to Croc, and Croc looked through all the information and leaked it all on Twitter because he said, "Oh, I got given this phone. I can look through it, whatever," and then he leaked all her texts and all her records to Twitter, trying to.
Oh my
expose her as being
God! Why would he do something like that?
I don't know. But
Brian, why
Sky's
did
the
that sound
lieutenant.
like a porn act did?
Yeah, that sounded.
My
Yeah.
flabbers are gassed.
I just feel kind of
just glossed
conflicted
over
on the
it.
matter, you know.
I just glossed
Yeah.
over it. But yeah, Sky's a lieutenant in my department. That's not something I'm gonna overlook. If he's gonna get hired, I foresee him getting hired by Press PD and running rampant somewhere in whatever shift, but he's not gonna get hired in my department.
Wonderful, because I would define Croc as a
Bogan Pred?
a vengeful Carmine.
Ooh.
But as his default setting.
I think we should hire Croc and task him with oversight of the ODPD.
I listen. I would consider hiring Croc if we could control his. He does. Well, he's looking to do parking citations and stuff, right? I don't think he's going to want to do what we do. I think if he were to harness the desire for it, I think he would succeed. But it would entirely. He would not. He'd have to. He needs to understand that he's here for civilians, not for trying to like look for reasons to throw him in jail, right? And that is something he does tend to lean towards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Traffic citation escalated into something.
Brian, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you hire him, you're gonna be fired.
Me?
And by that I mean yes.
Brother,
Bro, it's gonna
listen,
take one phone call with you and the coquette. Your
Listen,
ADHD just fucking going crazy.
Can I be real? Can I
190
be real?
miles an hour, and he's gonna get you for reckless driving.
Listen, let's be honest here. Ain't nobody getting rid of me until I want to leave. You know what I mean? And otherwise, like, someone try that shit, please. You know what I mean?
No, he's gonna try to hit you with the felony and then impeach you.
Oh, you think he's gonna come out? Oh, I thought you mean like from a liability perspective.
No.
Oh.
He's gonna arrest you for reckless driving.
Oh, if I
defended
don't
one
hire
director from
him.
impeachment, I'll do it again.
Oh.
Oh gosh, I have such a headache.
His opening pitch to me was, howdy, undersheriff. I hate Australians. I've been fired 8 times by 12 different people, including Sap Bass, Kale Soze, Brian Knight, Kian McNulty, Jerry Speeds?
Sweets.
Sweets, that was it, I think he said Tessa Lamb. He said he once murdered Raymond Romanov's cat in an evidence room with a gun. He mentioned a couple of other things that I would wait. So you want me to hire you? This is your hiring pitch? He said, "Yeah, I've been away for a year and a half, so I've learned. I'm a better man."
I'm gonna consider it. He's shift 3, right? Let's see how our our
I don't
new
think
guy.
he's shift 3. I think he's shift 2.
Yeah, he's
2 to 3.
Not even into 3, is my understanding.
Yeah, I think we need
it'd be
another
around in
solid
like 2
command in
hours.
shift 2 before we could take on Croc reasonably. We got too many investigations on our plate. It's the reality of the matter. So, I mean, ODPDs. Honestly, I feel like it'd be up his alley.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the only ODPD that is around in shift 2, and he's gonna run rampant because he's gonna fall under their like command structure. He might become captain of shift 2.
Yeah,
one of their captains.
We're just kind of spitballing this idea in Star Roads, but they might be getting false, right? And I know
Boss
they
is leaving.
maybe.
Really?
I know Sloan, who isn't high, she was LSPD, but got fired for inactivity. I know Bubba J requested a transfer before ODPD even existed.
How many people are you losing?
I don't know, and I don't know if I actually care.
What's your stance on them coming back? I know some people in shift 2 are very.
It'll likely be a no for quite a few of them, but people like Crystal, she can absolutely come back. In fact, I think we might go down the route of shared custody.
Who?
Crystal.
Oh,
I haven't heard of any deputies wanting to go. There might be some, but I haven't heard anything.
Well, the deputies are not going to have any positive experiences with Pred.
Yeah.
So I think the math is mathing on that one.
I think Tori Slaughter would be the only risk.
You might lose Tori. You might use your granddaughter.
Maybe.
If she hang on.
Damn,
I
you
better get the
get that
fucking
engine.
$500,000 back if she leaves roster because I paid for that shit.
hey, all I'm gonna say is right now they're falling in the same bucket. The marshal. We haven't actually requested any money. Not to say that that's not something we're not gonna do. I've just been busy, but they have no means to generate income.
Surely Pred could fund it with the millions of dollars that he took every week in chief bonus. No?
Yeah, and they're selling merch to fund their PD. I heard at the meeting last night.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
By
Yeah,
merch, do they mean PD weapons?
We
don't know.
good here only because
think
we
we're
should
good.
do this
Yeah,
again
we
maybe
just-
next
we
week,
just-
just so we don't pile up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're good.
listen, I'm falling asleep here. I'm actually
All right.
going to go into the government building because
All right.
I'm
all
real
right.
fucking nauseous. So y'all have a good one.
Take care.
God bless.
Good chat.
Good chat.
Do you want to park up? Well, I'll get you caught up to speed. There's like a million
I'll just leave the
thinking.
car
Give me
here.
a ride to
All
get
right,
my car
easy.
from Viv, or at least leave me with Viv, and then I'll bring her.
Oh, sure thing.
Let me just take these calls super quick.
Sure.
Jeez,
Yeah,
that's all.
no.
Raya's hit me up. I'll be honest, I have a lot of thoughts, and I don't believe that Michael is inherently corrupt. It sounds like he's at his wit's end. So, allegation by a lifer is that Michael Garcia is like 44852. I told Lockhart to sort of service this because I'm like, I don't want to immediately take on every allegation of corruption, right? I think that should be our standard, right? Like, hey, whoever gets the call, just go through it, see what you find, and then we'll like take a look at it. That's the only reasonable way to do it. I'll look through this. Oh, she did a really good job with this. At first blush, like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna look through this. But to me, this sounds like the best approach is for the lifer to call an ACR. Outside of an ACR, you're not going to be able to materialize probable cause, which I'm saying this without looking at the report. Reasonably, I doubt if you actually beat the fuck out of an inmate unnecessarily, there's going to be any evidence that would cross the line of PC. You know what I mean?
In that note, with our mandate, I do think we do have a bit of responsibility to look into that, and I think it's unreasonable to expect a lifer to file an ACR. Because they have to either come up with the money or get petition signatures, and to get petition signatures as a lifer it seems like an unreasonable burden to bring forward allegations of abuse within the prison.
Hey, man, you find me resources to go look into this, I'll take care of it, but we got like 4 things on our plate, you know what I mean?
This would be a really good thing for Woods to tackle, in my opinion.
He's overburdened.
Already? Okay.
Yeah. We don't have resources, brother. Like, gotcha. I get it. Like, this goes back to the idealisms versus reality. We need to be cutting back, and a corruption case without any innate PC is not worth it. This ain't, like, you know, I'm going to say something, and I'm only saying it to you. This ain't real life. You know what I mean? And I can't burn out people on little allegations here or there, right? Now, if we are given the tools to handle these things, I'm open for that. But, you know, someone says someone farted in the wrong direction. We literally don't have the legislative tools. This is I'll put it this way. This at face front is a harder case than Preds, right? That took a shitload of energy. Not to mention, am I going to burn that bridge off allegation? Right?
No, but investigating it, or at least helping oversee an investigation if Cassie wants to take it forward.
Yes, yeah. Oversee. I do not want to jam our dick in it unless probable cause shows itself.
Right. Yeah.
Once again, 200 local PD, there's like 8 of us, right?
What all is, you said he's overlooked, but do you know what all he's working on? Because I'm looking at the investigations board, and I was actually thinking last night about trying to find him something to sink his teeth into, because he's not on Woods.
Yeah, he's helping with Faceless and Ligara. Brother, I am not going to put Woods on. This is an IAA case. I don't want to burn one of our good up-and-comings with a corruption case. And he works with DOC. So, like...
All right, I'll,
Look, from a grander plane here, IAA needs to be expanded before, it goes back to my initial principle. People should only do IAA if that's something that they want to do. Outside of that, it should be oversight. While our mandate is oversight, it doesn't mean that each and every allegation of corruption, we must do our 100%, right? That burden has now been shifted to the other departments as well. I'm a bit. Let me go back to strategy, right? We have this case. We have the Legs case. We have the V Gray case. We need to make an argument. In my opinion, in order for us to fulfill our mandate, we need to put forth a ability for us as a department, in order to fulfill our very mandate, the ability to bring anyone into questioning. And in addition to that, without a fucking lawyer, it should be listen, man, if you ain't asking questions, you're getting suspended, right? Because you have sworn an oath to the government. This is not you have a choice, right? You either can get suspended pending investigation, or you will fulfill the questions, right? The second option, and these are, I'm not gonna, I haven't fully thought it through, but the second option is drive the ACRs to be a sworn-in questioning, right? Similar to congressional hearings, because even a ACR is predicated on needing probable cause, right? And myself included, I should not have to, if someone thinks I did something, I shouldn't be able to hide under the helm of being able to remain silent. Yeah, I can do that, but I should be fired, right? And I think any sensible person will know the same thing, unless they're not American. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as there's, you need something. Maybe, whether it's PC or if their standard is lowered to get kind of that sworn-in questioning. There needs to be some sort. Otherwise, you're just going to get overburdened with people trying to drag you in and waste your fucking time. Or
I don't mind. See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I mean? Now, I do think there needs to be a burden, but it can't be probable cause. If it's probable cause, you wouldn't have to need an inquiry, right? And maybe that's what it is. There should be some form of ability to do inquiries regardless of who you are in government. The government entities being able to hide. Oh my God, I'm way too passionate about this. Listen, look, case in point, asterisks.
In America.
You know what I mean? If you need a damn PC to have a damn congressional hearing, ain't nothing will ever happen.
No, but there's usually, some sort of evidence has to be presented that there's something that needs to be looked into, not just, I heard this happened. Congressional hearing, drag in secretary of whatever agency.
Oh, shit!
Oh, man.
I placed my hands on the keyboard wrong. Yeah, I was trying to hit the... Thank you.
You need to hit the button on it because the horn's blaring. There you go.
No, we're in agreement of that. I'm saying it shouldn't be PC. I'm not even saying it's RS. It should be invoked by... Yeah, there should be RS for it. I don't even know if there should be RS. I think it should be two angles. One is a requirement similar to that of an ACR. There should be enough of, let's say, signatures, right, for civilians to initiate it. But I also think government agencies need a mechanism based more on investigative reasons to initiate it. Look, man, I'm a strong believer in, like, I think that there's a lot of backdoor shit. There's a lot of snaky shit. There's a lot of saying something, knowing you're not going to be held accountable, even regardless of what your position is. Just as I can go and make a claim to other government agencies, and they're going to either have to take my word or like full on blown ACR impeach me to get an answer, is fucking dog ass, right? But instead, I think for us being in these positions, we should be open to the idea of interacting with the public and having to explain things in words. And I think any one of us, myself included, if our pussy gets hurt having to answer questions, then we shouldn't be in a public-facing position to begin with, right? Yeah. Like, we got to talk to damn gangs. We got to talk to other people. Can't do that shit, then you ain't it. You know what I mean? So, anyways. But that's kind of my thing. So I'm not saying let's not do this. I'm just saying let's not get excited. Let's push this on local PD, oversee it, and only if it gets to the point, then we invest in it. Right now, our investigations are already on a very dangerous spot, and you'll start to get this feeling because a lot happened the last week. That until this department grows in a healthy way, I can't burn out our marshals.
Yeah, that's fair. What's up, McNulty? What? Okay. I'll be in there in a second. Yeah, did you get a photo by chance? Okay. Yeah. All right. We're getting an 18 right now. 18, Brian.
Ready to check?
10-2. McNulty, tell him what you told me.
There's two, I think I saw two cars parked outside the Echelon.
A-firm, see if you can sort of monitor, and if shit pops up, just like SASM 18, SASM 18. So I have that ready.
Wait, you said they're on fire though, or got arson?
Eh?
What did you say?
I said nothing was on fire, eh?
Okay, I just misunderstood what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said the
Yeah,
cars
keep-
were on
Yeah,
fire.
Sassam
keep eyes
18
on.
if I see any movement or anything. Gotcha.
I swear to you, on the phone, he told me that they were on fire. And I thought it was like matching the van. But okay, that's...
What, hey, off rip, like, what cars do they look like?
I don't know. I drove past and then just clocked the car. I didn't actually see what it was. It could have been a black muscle. I don't know. I have to check.
Hey, firm.
Wait, when
Be
did
on 2 minutes and I can verify a couple.
Feel free to UC and run plates. I'm gonna get some repair kits. Get this repaired. I didn't catch up with Jong. I guess had a court case yesterday.
Yeah, bench trial, Samantha Sanders.
How did that go?
I think one of the charges got dropped to a lower charge, but they all got upheld for the most part.
He did a very good job. I told them to be thorough. This is very good training for our rookies.
Yeah.
Right.
They
And
can deal with her. They can deal with pretty much anybody, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. But I think what's done is done. I told them, like, after this, just like fucking, like, you know,
don't invest more time into it.
Not even invest. You don't antagonize, right?
Yeah.
Well,
that's the main issue. She's claiming McAllister's been antagonizing her.
No, it's fucking horse shit. I think she's just a dumb fuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, brother, you come and do all that shit and then start asking for FOIAs and this, that, and the third. Like, what do you think's gonna happen, right?
What's up, Wayne?
I gotta talk to Springfield ASAP. I need to get that tool. The one she uses to kind of clean up the bank exports.
Oh yeah, he's cooking that, isn't he? You get my point, right, chat? We're not gonna not look at government corruption, but I don't like a government corruption case is a lot of fucking work. So assigning a marshal to fully look into it is just gonna burn him out unless
$5 million. This would have fit in the same time frame as those twats.
Wait, is this the what's his name?
The Raffi stuff? Yeah. So I expanded a little bit more on how Kanashiro was involved. And
where the hell did Kanashiro get into?
It's she is the one that took the business account, is affiliated with them to some extent. She even invited a Patrick Tuna, who is Kanashiro, into the business meeting where she basically told Raffi that she's starting a new business and taking shit over and taking stuff out of his account. He was physically there, and in the what's his face is the LSPD's office report also mentions a Freudian slip, which Raffi again. I asked Raffi again and basically Kanashiro told her to start a new account, and she ended up starting a new business account and also took the money. This was at the beginning of March. At some point in March, the Habibis were twatting about Kanashiro and $5 million. So there's a potential that grant money got roped into those twats.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right.
I have PC to basically start going over for subpoena, but McAllister was also looking over the updated, like, condensed legislation around business accounts and grants. Apparently there's a new line added to where if you basically receive county money and you are if you basically receive $1 from the county for grants, you could just FOIA their accounts.
Hey,
I'll have to double check the legislation.
But TLDR blunt, this guy Raffi literally is like one of the few civilians left. He called me yesterday, and after that phone call, like, me and John were talking about it, we're like, when there's like 10 civilians left in the city and one of them might have gotten fucked up, for us not to help them is kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So see what you find. Just make sure to keep in mind there's always two sides to a story, right?
Yeah.
So
it's just so far he sent me his bank transaction. So so far the story reads that she really did take that money.
Jesus.
And she submitted the business grant under Raffi's business and under her name apparently, and then just transferred it out.
Brother, what the fuck? Hey, do you know if the fairy floss is a drink? Oh, no, it's food.
No, it's cotton candy, basically.
All right, I'm going to go like... Oh, what color van was it?
Oh, and the lab report's back. Let me pull that up. Hold on. There was... It looks like it is a body for a rifle. There was a singular DNA sample that they were able to recover from it that did not match anything from the database or any prior scenes. Let me check the... The vehicle fragment was almost a light gray, almost similar to our admin vehicles.
Jesus Christ. A gray vehicle. So fucking strange.
Yeah, they sent me a little swatch. Let me send it to you.
Could you put a photo of that swatch in evidence?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when we highlight it, we can see the swatch type.
I will do that. I'm going to move this out of Spirit, just a regular report.
Yeah.
Partial report. Rather.
Until we can track down... I'm going to suggest it's likely Faceless if that was a weapon body.
Yeah.
But we can't say conclusively, right? Like, I'll put it this way, right? When you have Faceless and Lagara sort of in their hands, you can't say it can't be a third. Obviously, smaller chance, but rifle body, van. Yeah. Okay. Easy. Was there sign? Okay. Good shit. All right. Hey, I'm gonna go. Oh fuck. I'm on freak. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna come back here.
Well, they've left the scene, and so have I, brother. I didn't want to remain in the area on my own.
Understood. Easy clap. Is there any? Did you get color, vehicle type, anything like that?
I've got the vehicles. Stephen O'Connor's name is on scene, as well as Brandon Valentino.
Oh damn! They getting Mr. Blue all for themselves today.
I think so. Unsure what direction again on my own, so I'm not able to monitor shit like that.
No worries. I'm gonna be like vaguely in the general area. I'm gonna do just a comb in case their, plate reads pop up.
4.
Yeah, big thing I'm trying to like move away from, chat, is like I want us to investigate shit and do this, that, and the third, but I also don't want, like, I'm not gonna accept, like, I need to manage our people. I don't want to burn our people out because that's gonna be bad for the server. It's just gonna be bad for the server. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that, like, man, I would love to help everyone. The problem is right now there's a burnout issue across all departments with investigations, and the tools do not match, like, the effort, right?
Double tree, gonna head to Merriweather Docks. Look around there.
People need to want to do the thing in order to make them do the thing.
High situation, traffic areas.
Yeah, exactly. We can't solve everything. You need people to want to do the thing, you know what I mean? So, like, if we get more people into IA, we'll fucking send them, right? But if that's not their, like, main interest, why would I burn out that player at a time when, those sort of players don't even exist? This shit ain't real life. You get what I'm saying, bro? This shit ain't real life. Yeah, IA doesn't work unless like I think there's a cultural shift. Unless like there's something like someone actually gets completely fucked, is getting fucked and like farmed, then I think it works worth going down that. But if it's like some dude beat me up, like I ain't fucking like I it's hard for me to want to take that seriously. If it happened in real life, I'd care, but in I you know, every IA case has the potential of burning someone out. So without the tools there, that's the balancing factor. Is there any chance that they may have seen you?
Negative.
All right. We gotta go check Mosley's.
There's maybe when I was going a little north a bit, but I fucking hell highly doubt it. Oh. Oh,